In the Northwest, the coming of fall marks the beginning of months of rain and cool temperatures. For the Salvation Army, it marks a time where the need for shelter and warm clothes ramps up.
A lot of our staff come from lived experience, so they have an understanding of what the other side looks like. This is a 269-bed congregate shelter facility.
Captain Felicia Grant oversees social services for the Salvation Army Northwest Division, including their shelter system housing over 550 people every night. The need for their services, which includes help with rent, however, have increased since the pandemic.
We do have rental assistance depending on funding, so that is one area that we struggle with.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, poverty rates spiked in 2022, going up for the first time in years. The data shows that 12.4% of Americans were living in poverty in 2022, up from 7.8% in 2021. The poverty rate for children also increased to 12.4% last year, doubling from 2021.
We have already received more requests for coats this year by October 11th than we typically receive through an entire winter.
Beth Imadillo is the president and CEO of One Warm Coat, an organization that partners with nonprofits to provide free coats to children and adults while promoting volunteerism through coat drives and sustainability. She says their partners report seeing a 30 to 50% increase across the board in the need for their services since the pandemic, and it's not stopping.
High cost of groceries, the high cost of utilities, of rent, of gas.
Imadillo says they had a record number of coat drives last year, but it still wasn't enough. And with the winter coming, there's concern about coming short again.
80% of our agencies said they did not receive enough coats to distribute to all the clients that they have, which is really disheartening.
With such a need, nonprofits are sending out a plea to the public to give whatever they can, be it money, their time as volunteers, or their gently used outerwear. They say by doing so, you're not only helping out their work, but you're strengthening your own community.
I appreciate just participating in making someone else's life better and how that makes a greater impact on a community because of one person at a time moving forward and better.
Vanessa Mashania, Scripps News, Seattle.